You're listening to The Bedroom Project. I'm your host, Ray.
And I'm your host, Thema.
Join us in our studio
as we dive into the latest news,
talk about life,
and whatever's going on in our world today. Yo, what up, guys?
What it
Hi,
do
guys.
is Bedroom
We're
Project
back.
Season 2.
Season 2. Whoop, whoop.
If you... what's up? It's Bedroom Project Season 2.
We're back and we're better.
We're back and we're better. If you're listening to us for the first time and you're wondering, this isn't a bedroom, like, this isn't
sorry.
a bedroom.
It used to be in a bedroom.
We used to be in a bedroom and the name just kind of stuck.
It just stuck.
So,
it has a little ring to it.
Yeah, we Bedroom Project sounds better than Studio Project.
Studio Project.
What does that even mean? But if you watch the episode all the way through, you'll clock why this intro is a bit awkward. If it is awkward, I don't know if it is.
I feel like I'm hyped up.
Hyped up. It's because we're retroactively recording it. But welcome to the Bedroom Project.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning into our podcast.
And follow us on Instagram, the.bedroom.project.
Yes, sir.
Follow us on Twitter
at the BDRM Project.
And we have a YouTube as well, which this will be posted on. Yeah. Which is The Bedroom Project.
Unless you're watching it on YouTube already.
Yeah, and then on Spotify, obviously The Bedroom Project.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Give us 5 stars. Thank you, please.
5 stars. Please. Share us.
Show us some love. And thank you.
Cool. Welcome back. It's been a minute. It's been a long time. We're here. We're back in the stew.
Back and better.
And this time we have a special guest with us this week.
Very special.
You probably seen her on TikTok as the Anythink Show.
Yeah.
She's also the host of Babaso TV.
I left that job.
She was.
She was the host of Babaso TV.
Let's give a round of applause for Stara.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
But yeah,
so Stara.
We're back.
Stara, how are you?
So introduce yourself.
Hey guys. Hey everyone. My name is Stara. Yeah. I'm a presenter. That's what I do, and I really like chicken. Here I am.
Woo! And she's also my cousin as well.
Yeah, she's also Thema's cousin.
Yeah.
She's cousin with Thema.
Yeah.
So she's from Bristol like us too. She just came down for the day.
Yeah, just to come on our podcast, talk a little bit.
And cool. So, first question that I have for you written down here. Yeah. So you're obviously doing the Anythink Show. You're very involved in the media, as people who have seen you before may know. Where did your passion come from?
For media?
Your passion for, making films and doing YouTube and all that stuff, like...
I don't even know. I've just always been like a creative person, Like Thema could say that, like back in the day, forcing her to do talent shows and that. Yeah. I've just always been like a creative person, and my dad does music as well,
Yeah.
And my brother does like art and like graphic design and all sorts. So like seeing that growing up, obviously.
Yeah, so we've been around it.
Yeah, I used to really love acting, and that kind of just led me into this, which I prefer. So
Yeah, cool. I mean, I know Thema, who's your cousin and the co-host of the show. But I know like your whole family is like really creative. Like you said, your brother, and then your dad, and Thema's dad as well. Yeah. He's a DJ. Yeah. Everybody's just you
very,
got
very
the creative genes in the family.
Creative genes. I'd say this like when we were younger, Stara, he used to literally force us to do like dance routines, acting,
we ate it
singing.
up.
We ate it up. We really did. Like even it would be her own birthday, and she'd be like, "Come on, guys, we gotta do a show. We gotta do a show for the family, yeah." And then we'll just go down to we'll round everyone up. We'll get music soundtrack in the background.
Those were the days, man.
No, because it was serious. It was serious.
I took that seriously as well.
We've been practicing for days.
I keep doing that.
Literally, like we've been practicing for days, bro. Like no shit. We go back home, come back the next day, start practicing.
But did you even enjoy it, or she
no,
just like
no.
some dictator making you guys dance?
I was actually a dictator. I'm like,
no, because I feel like because Stara is literally my sister. Like, because we were like quite close in age, even as cousins. So we all used to love it, really and truly. And like looking back on that now, it really like developed us with confidence, all that stuff, creativity, especially like you said, you love acting. So that. And also poetry. I know you do.
The poetry. I forgot about that. Yeah. Poetry days.
So you used to do poetry when you were younger, and obviously that even to now, like presenting, that's all like connected from young. Even YouTube used to do as well. So Star has literally been creative from young.
You can see the passion just pulsing through.
Literally, it's in her blood. It's in her blood.
But yeah, I was gonna ask as well. Like, obviously, you're doing the Anythink Show. Do you have anything upcoming that people can look forward to?
I just say always look out. Like, you know, I'm never the kind of person who just sticks to one thing. So obviously, I have so many ideas to what's coming up. So
any insight, like a bedroom project sneak peek, or
I can't even, because you know what it is. I have a lot of ideas, but I have to wait for certain things before I can do anything.
So they don't hunt you down.
And I'm the kind of person it's like, I'm done saying I'm gonna do this, because then when it don't happen, everyone's like,
what happened to this? What happened to this?
Literally, I have the mindset now of become all bite and no bark instead of all bark and no bite.
Yeah,
I'd rather just not say anything.
You have to do the action first.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
have to start something before you start telling people, because people have evil eyes. So don't be telling everyone your business, because people will be talking bad about you, like be trying to curse you or some shit like that. So keep your shit to yourself, so people don't try.
And also, I don't know how true this is, but I saw this thing where they were talking about why you shouldn't tell people like the things that you're like, the plans that you're gonna make and the things that you're gonna do. And apparently, I don't know if this is true, but when you tell people you're like, let's say I'm working on like I'm selling shoes or something, and I start telling people, I'm getting that dopamine response in my brain. My brain's like the same dopamine response my brain would get if I'd actually done the thing. So I lose motivation to actually do it once you've told everybody, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
I think that's so true. You know,
I don't know how true that is, but I've experienced that. Like, I feel like if I just tell everybody what I'm doing, then I just won't end up doing it. So
and do you know what, people could discourage you as well, even if they're not gonna say it to your face, like that's dumb. Like even small things, you could like,
or like maybe like the way they reacted to your idea. Now you're second thinking your idea, which was probably like a good idea. You know what I mean? So then you're probably second guessing yourself and might not even pull through with the actual plan, or like change what you're meant to do. Just do, man. Just do. Just do.
All bite and no bark. Better to be all bite and no bark than all bark and no bite. So on the bedroom, what's it called? On the Anythink Show, I was about to say on the bedroom project. On the Anythink Show, your main thing is like going around and asking people questions.
Do you ever get scared actually?
No, I that's long gone. Like, I'll ask anybody.
Yeah, you'll ask anyone.
Even if someone looks crazy, I'll be like, do you know, it's so bad. But in my head, I'll be like, I need to ask.
This is content. For the views.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a question. Do you have like, who are the people that you look at and like, let me go and ask this person a question?
I feel like I've kind of actually recently I realized that like, I actually look for something, like even though it's not so obvious, I feel like I'm drawn to younger people because they tend to want to do it more as well, because they understand what TikTok is and things like that. Like older people, they're like, where's this going, like what's this for? Okay. Young people, I'm just like, so TikTok, they're like, yeah. And then I think rowdier looking people, because I want energy. I don't want someone to be like,
or confidence. You look for confidence
as well. Like if someone is hesitant, I'll be like, nah. Like I'll just be like, oh, don't worry about it, and I'll just move, because I don't want them messaging me later like, could you delete that? So I just look for someone who's just ready and willing.
100%. You don't want time wasters, because because that happens so much.
I was gonna ask as well, like, do you ever like, if you think someone's lying, do you just like, oh, let me go and ask this person and maybe get their snap afterwards?
You know what? That's never happened to me. I don't think there's anyone that I've interviewed and I'm like, I don't think so, Yeah. But if the opportunity arises, then
why not?
Fair.
Like, what would you say is like the craziest thing that's happened to you while filming?
While filming?
Or like the craziest thing you've caught on camera, or like
I
something
think
crazy.
this one video I did, I thought it was gonna blow up. Like, I was like, this video is sick. I was interviewing this guy, and he was just feeding bare pigeons, right? And he had like pigeons all over him, like pecking him everywhere. And he's just like, he's holding the bread in his hand like this. They're just flying into his hand.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this is crazy. I risked my life getting that interview. I was like, this is gonna be sick.
Some crackhead.
It didn't even do that well, but that was probably my favorite video either way. Like,
Yeah.
that was so-
It's not all about the views. It's
Yeah.
about
The
you enjoying it. You know what I'm saying?
That one was the funniest one I ever did. I cried like editing that as well. It was so funny. Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna ask you. Obviously, yeah. If you've seen the bedroom, why do I keep saying the bedroom?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask a question as well. I was gonna ask a question.
What was your question?
I was gonna ask, who's your inspiration, like in the media? Like, who do you look up to? Like, who do you see yourself like shadowing in a sense?
Do you know what? I don't have a specific person. Like, I hear that all the time. I feel like I look at all different types of things. Like, even people from different industries, or like even similar industries. Like, I look up to a lot of actors and actresses.
Yeah.
I'd say Maya Jama's a big one because she comes from the same city as us.
Bristol.
Yeah.
Bristol.
Nella Rose, people like
Bristol.
that are like people of color in this space, like navigating, like, especially women doing presenting. It's quite rare, and it's like, to be a woman in presenting is different, man. Like, it's harder. So like, to see like women like that, I'm like, you know, especially like Nella Rose, like a dark skinned woman.
Yeah, 100%.
Who came from a similar background to me to like make it as big as she has. That's what I look for.
She's
Like,
done so well,
literally amazing.
And you're doing well.
100%.
You're doing bits.
You're yeah, don't worry. You're getting there, man. Next Maya Jama, Bristol, innit? Like,
Maybe, who knows?
nah, you're doing your thing, love. So I love you so much.
Aww.
Proud of you. Proud of you.
But yeah, I was gonna ask, if you've seen the Anythink Show, you know that, or if you haven't, the Anythink Show involves, you know, Sarah going around asking people questions, and here I have a list of some questions that Sarah has asked some people on some of her videos. So today we're gonna be flipping the script and doing the Anythink Show on
Literally
you.
on you.
Okay.
Oh
gosh.
So yeah, these are like some of your most recent questions. The first one, and I've seen this one, like, this is just a popular TikTok question, I think. But what fashion trends are you sick of seeing?
Do you know what? This is actually the most controversial question on my page.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, to be honest, I don't have a specific trend where I'm like,
Yeah.
But like, I feel like there's certain trends or like times where you could tell it goes trending on TikTok, and then you see everyone wearing that thing.
Yeah.
Like right now, it's like, do you know them like knitted kind of over jumper things?
I love those.
They
I actually
look
love
so
those.
good. But
I love those.
I know I'm gonna give
They're
it
gonna
a few
get
months.
rinsed.
In a few months, everyone's gonna hate it.
Yeah.
And do you know like them cargo trousers, and they're so baggy, like
the
parachute
parachute
the
ones.
parachute pants. Like I really wanted to buy some, but I was like, literally in a month, I'm gonna see that. And be like,
You're gonna be sick of it. It's like, the thing is that with these trends, it's like, it's not like they're bad. It's just that
You see it
I've
so
seen
much.
it so much that I'm just sick and tired. Like, I don't even want it anymore. Like, just get away from me.
I thought
Feels too generic.
Yeah, I thought parachute pants were cool, and I still do think they're cool. But it's just, I don't know. I think I'm not the kind of person to like hate something because somebody else is hating it. But they've been around for so long, and now because of TikTok, it's blown up a bit more, and because of that blowing up,
and also like the shops, what do you call them? Fast fashion.
Fast fashion
ruins it. Like Bershka,
Yeah,
Zara. I wouldn't even say Zara's fast fashion, but it's fast fashion.
Yeah, it's
Zara,
more like
Pull&Bear, all
But
them
I'd say
places. It's just
like,
Primark.
I feel like
ruin
the
everything.
notorious one is like PLT. Like,
Yeah,
you
PLT.
You see that one print, and it's like a marbly kind of style. I used to love that print until like now. Now it reminds me of last year. Like
and it gets tacky.
Yeah, because you see it so
much.
That's what it is.
And also, all these TikTok trends are set for a certain demographic of people, because when I try on them parachute pants, they don't look the same as them Adans. They don't look the same.
I said them Adan.
Because like the body's not the same.
Right. It's like
Well, how's it not the same?
Like
How's it not the
parachute
same?
pants, like every time I see someone who looks good in them, they're like skinny. Like no,
right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just a certain type
Fairs,
of people that
fairs.
like
But
that it looks good in. But
It's
I don't know.
advertising, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
why they use like certain people for
But
the adverts.
that's for every kind of clothing, though. That's for
Yeah,
every kind of
yeah.
type
But
of
like,
clothing.
I feel like
think.
Especially
every time.
oversized clothes.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's for
Yeah.
every time of clothing, but
I mean, it can't be oversized if you're not skinny.
True.
You get me?
True.
but it was oversized on me, but it just didn't look right. Like I was like, if I go out like this, I look like a flipping crazy person. I didn't look right. I didn't
Fair.
look cool.
Maybe the fit just didn't.
You want to see the picture?
Maybe the fit just didn't bag. But hold the picture to the camera.
But to be honest, Thema, you're not even the first one who told me this. Like so many people have told me I bought those parachute trousers and they're actually disgusting.
They're actually disgusting.
So I'm like, is it
when
that
you see this
bad,
picture,
though?
yeah, you're gonna be like, nah. Hey, let me find it.
Oh, okay.
But
But yeah,
no.
parachute pants is apparently a.
There is a
To be honest, I love them, I will say, but I just know I'm not gonna. Okay, no.
Let's see.
Give it like.
No, you're not putting on the thing. No, it's right.
Give it like.
Look,
I'll
it's
hide your
actually
face.
you.
I'll hide your face. I'll hide your face. If I can.
It's not cute. Deep
I think
it
it's hiding your
though.
face. Oh shit! Wait.
To be honest, it just looks like pajamas. Like, it actually just looks like pajamas. Like, it don't even look disgusting. It just looks like pajamas.
No, but deep if I actually wore that out, like
You can make it work.
I was like,
It doesn't. I don't think it. The picture did not look that bad.
You
I'll be
could
real.
you
in
can
real
style
life
it
it was
out.
not. It wasn't Gara. It wasn't PG. I couldn't run. Sorry, it just couldn't run. It can't run. It couldn't. Can't run. But yeah, so you're sick of seeing marble print
So
and
marble
the
print. Yeah, I
marble
get you though.
print's
The
the
marble
one.
print with the dresses.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a bit too tacky.
Yeah,
It's
nah.
I've seen it too much now. Like I have this top at home and it's that print.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even wear it
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Like when I see it, I'm like,
Burn
nah,
it.
I can't-
Burn
I'm
it.
gonna burn it.
Okay.
I can't wear it anymore.
So the next question that we had for you that we've heard on your
That you've
TikTok.
asked people.
Yeah. So who is the most overrated celebrity?
That you
Because
think.
there's a
Oh my
lot.
god, I had this answer, but recently that changed. Like,
What
I
was
used
your
to-
original answer?
It was actually Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Do you know what?
You know what? I like
This
Jim
is my answer
Carrey.
about
I
him.
like Jim
him
Carrey, but I
now.
get it.
I like him now. Do you know what it was? Like, I watched the interview of him and it just changed my perspective of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just think he's such a hard worker. Like, I just feel like a lot of his movies, he'd be doing too much in it. Like,
But that's the
facial
point.
expressions.
That's the point.
It's his
That's the whole
art.
point.
It's his art. It's his characteristic.
One of my favorite movies is The Truman Show.
Yeah.
And like, it's like you can't hate him, but like it gets tiring sometimes.
Like, is he not tired though? He must be
But
tired.
do you know what? Do you know I'm gonna change it? Wait, what's the answer again? The
He does coke.
Was it
He probably does
overrated?
coke before he
What do
does
you mean
the food.
overrated?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had the answer now. Like, I feel like this
Okay.
person isn't overrated in general. It's like their acting. The acting isn't that good. It's
Okay.
Kevin Hart.
Oh, bro, I've been neither.
In every movie, it's just him.
I get you.
He's just the same
Yeah.
person
I
every
get
movie.
you.
God damn it, I'm
literally-
so short.
He's actually a cool guy.
I get
and he's
you.
funny, but
His acting is a bit meh. It's not the best.
Yeah.
It's not the best at all.
And
And
The
he always
Rock.
he always fits
okay,
one
let's
character.
not go there.
He always fits one character.
What,
I feel
what?
like
Let's not talk about The Rock. Okay,
I
I love
feel
The
like-
Rock. I don't care if he's not even that good. I just love him too much.
I just think The Rock is just the same person
I
every
feel like-
movie. Like
No, that's true. It's
Kevin-
both of
Jungle
them.
Man, vague jungle movie.
They're both the same. They
no.
both have that.
I like The Rock though, because The Rock can do many different like personas. He's not just one persona. You know what I mean? You can have serious Rock and you can have comedy Rock.
Yeah.
But
True.
with Kevin Hart, it's the same sort of. Yeah, it's the same sort of characteristics. Like I couldn't take him seriously if he was in like an action film.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't take him seriously
Yeah.
at all. Like if
That's
it was
so
a sad
true.
film, I'd just still be laughing. Like it's Kevin
No, but
Hart.
apparently there's this movie. I don't know what my mom was telling me because me and my mom were talking about this the other day. She goes, "There's this movie that he played. I don't know what it's called, but it's about him and a daughter."
I think.
And she said he did that so well. So I was like, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
watch
I'm
that
gonna watch
and then
it.
see how I feel after that.
I have to see
Is
it
it-
for myself.
I don't remember what
That
it was called.
football movie.
No.
That's an old film.
No.
football movie?
It's a new one that he did on Netflix.
Yeah,
It's a
apparently,
Netflix
like,
original.
apparently it's like really emotional. Like it's like a proper role.
Okay, first.
So I was like, I want to see that and see if it changed my mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
get
can't
you.
really imagine The Rock in a serious role like that. But then again, and
No,
we'll
it was
get
Kevin
into
Hart. It
this.
was Kevin Hart.
Yeah, it was Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I can't even
Oh.
imagine it.
I can imagine The Rock in
okay.
a serious role.
But like a kind of.
The
I like
two
their
fairies.
no, but I love
Like-
their duo though. Their duo, The Rock and Kevin Hart duo
They're
is
funny
top
together.
tier.
I watch interviews with
When I
them.
meant
They're funny.
serious role, I meant like a movie like Joker or something. Like,
Oh, okay.
them kind of movies.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like I can't imagine him in that kind of film. But then again, like John Turturro? The guy,
that?
he's like this weird Italian guy. He's in Transformers and he's, or maybe what's his name? Adam Sandler.
Oh,
Adam
okay.
Sandler.
Adam Sandler is in Uncut Gems. Which
I like
is,
Adam Sandler. I feel
seen
like
It's
Adam
like a-
Sandler can do serious.
He did a serious
he's more
film.
of a comedic actor, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's more comedic. Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he was in a movie called Uncut Gems and it was kind of like an
What was
artsy
it?
kind of
Oh, okay.
thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
as
Kevin.
if he had to say
Was
that.
it Adam Sandler's? I love Adam Sandler movies. I like rom-coms. I like that quirky
Yeah.
comedy kind of thing.
I feel like he
I'm
takes
sorry.
It to the, he takes
I don't
the
like
comedy
Adam
to the
Sandler
next-
humor.
I
Really?
I like
He's
it.
not that funny.
I find that
What's
funny.
that movie? What's it
It's
called?
Grown Ups. He's in Grown
No,
Ups.
the one, and it's like bedtime stories. Is it?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking
Bedtime
about.
stories.
Yeah,
Is that him in it?
yeah,
Yeah, that movie. Yeah, me and my brother used to find it hilarious. Like,
Maybe when I was younger, I thought he was funny, but now it's just kind of.
it's the part when he's like in the car, yeah, and he knows he's gonna burn, and then all the songs are about burning alive and stuff.
Oh my
Like, we used to
God.
find that so funny. Like.
I get you, man.
Oh my days. Bedtime story.
Nah,
That's
I
a
feel like the
nostalgic
thing-
ass movie.
The thing with Adam
Yeah.
Sandler with me, it's just comfort.
Yeah,
Like it's just comfort.
Yeah.
Like even if I'm not laughing, like I'm just like, oh, this is so cute. Like
I can't lie.
I'm just chilling, watching Adam Sandler movie. Like I feel like home. That's what I used to do at home.
That's true.
Kind of like lately, I've been just getting into comfort movies. Like I've just been watching things that I've seen before. Not even I've seen before, but I know what to expect. Or
Yeah.
like something I haven't seen in a while, and it's just nostalgic.
Yeah,
I've just been doing that a lot
it's
lately.
nice
And
to go through that sometimes.
yeah, because I used to be the kind of person that I'm always watching something new, and I always have 100% focus on what I'm watching. I need to understand every single detail. But now I just kind of something I've seen before.
Even background noise, like
Yeah,
just chilling.
background-
Like
A lot of because obviously I'm editing and shit like that. Like I'll just put something on as background noise that I don't have to focus on.
yeah, that's best time.
As
Best
much.
times. Next question.
Yeah, I got another question. So what advice would you give your younger self? I know it's kind of generic, but you asked it. No offense.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know. I'd give myself. What would I say?
Imagine if younger, like 10-year-old you just walked in through that door right now.
I'd say, just do you, boo. Like, just do you. I feel like when you overthink things, like I feel like I used to be quite an overthinker. Like if I had any idea, I'd be like, I need to plan everything about it.
Yeah.
But even with the Anything Show, I just did it. Like I feel like
just did it.
sometimes you just
Yeah.
do,
Just do.
and you learn on the way.
Just do, and you'll
Yeah.
make something. You'll make something of
100%.
it.
Just
Oh,
do,
shit.
bro.
Like you learn as you go. And like I feel like that's the best way. Like we're young, like we've
yeah.
got so much ahead of ourselves. So it's like this is the time to be making all those mistakes.
Yeah, 100%.
So just do.
Just do, yeah.
And I feel like
while you have the time, like we've got so much time right now, I think.
yeah, that's like the biggest thing I'd do though. I'll be like, don't study history. Like don't even waste your time. Like don't study history, sociology. Forget it. Like if I could go back, I'll just study like art and like textiles and like stuff like that. Because I really wanted to, but I like you're like it's not a serious subject.
Yeah.
Like, I need them serious.
I need them
stuff.
serious
Yeah,
stuff.
I need people to take me seriously.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Especially for, like in an Africa. I mean, you guys are Jamaican, but like in a black household, you're like, they're like,
Yeah, they were like,
what's
the
this?
fuck is this?
Drama? What's that? Like,
Yeah, like I don't know who I thought I was taking history. Like,
But I did take some creative subjects like DT and stuff. So.
yeah, I did product design and I do product design now. So
I did media, but I was like, that's my freedom, and then the rest is like, like I just wasted my life, honestly. Like if I could. Go.
Yeah.
Yep, you're
Not
only
even.
what 20.
True, but no, that was actual hell. Like no,
Never again.
never again.
But yeah,
So the next question that we have for you that you've asked people on your TikTok is
I was gonna
What?
say, No, so actually, sorry. I was gonna say, sorry for cutting you off, but should we like ask ourselves these questions because we haven't been on the Anythink Show yet?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll ask you the last question and then we'll go back and ask ourselves the question. You ask us the question.
Yeah, I'll ask you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. The question that we're gonna ask you is, what are the biggest red flags when dating, or like when looking for someone to date and stuff like that?
This is a question that's been asked on the Bedroom Project
Before,
I think a million times. I feel like we've talked about this too many times.
The thing is, I've never dated anyone, but I feel like if I was to date someone, what would be a red flag to me? I feel like if they vaped a lot or like things like, you know, them kind of people, like them
or like, I mean,
no sense of direction. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
what you do with your life? Like, like where are you going?
Like, even if you haven't dated anybody, you can still like look at someone and be like, that's not a quality that I look for.
Yeah, I feel like it's ambition. Like, even if it's a small idea, like, oh, I want to do this. Like, at least have
some
ambition, sense of purpose, I guess.
Yeah. Like, it's safe if somebody's like, I don't know what I want to do in life, and it's just like, I'm just here.
I mean,
be like, at least think, or like want to know what you want.
Or have something that you're doing on the side. Anything.
Like, you don't have to know what you're doing right now. Just kind of
do.
Be ambitious.
Not even that, but like, you don't have to. Yeah, just do actually.
Just do.
You don't have to know what you're doing, but
just do something.
I don't know what I want to be when I'm older, but
Same,
like,
you're
still
trying
things.
You're trying to do something, trying to work yourself out. You can't just be sitting here trying to. You're not just having an epiphany about who you are straight away. You have to actually look for it.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
have to find it. You can't just be like, you know what, I know what I want to do now. You have to look.
Because to be honest, if you speak to people like that, they'll be like, at least they're passionate about something. Like, they'll be like, oh, I actually really enjoy this, or like, you know, like it's the passion, or like at least wanting to
do something.
And normally people who find out what they want to do in the end, they try so many different things. I tried this for a bit, I didn't really like it. So I saw something dissimilar. So I tried this, and then I tried this, and now I'm here. You know, like it's really not a straightforward journey to finding out what you want to do in the future and who you are even.
I think I always think that there's two types of people in the world, right? There's the people who you go to school, right, and you find a subject that you really like, and you just focus on that and become that sort of thing. Like, if you're good at science, or like if you're good at biology, you take that at uni, but you become a doctor. You've got your niche sort of thing. And then there's like the creative people who kind of, you maybe try different. You may not know and necessarily know what you want to do, but you'll eventually find what you're good at and find your niche, but it won't be necessarily a school thing. I think 100%. I don't know, finding your purpose is finding your niche, I guess, finding something that you're good at and can profit off of.
Well, finding something you enjoy, period.
Finding something,
even if you don't make the most money off of it, like some people just want to be happy in life. Like, that's their goal. They're not looking for this amount of salary, they're looking for happiness.
Word.
I think that's so true. Like, I realized that recently. Like, I used to be a very big money person. Like, life's about money. Like, if you asked me 5 years ago, like, what's my end goal in life, I'd be like, just
I want
to be rich.
rich.
And I still have that. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit, but like, obviously, I feel like
soft life.
I feel like now I've realized, like, it's not even just that. Like, it's one life. Like, who wants to be depressed? Like, working all day.
And you can't even spend your money, man.
Yeah, like, what's the point? Like, seriously, what's the point? Yeah.
And also, like, I've noticed. Well, I haven't noticed, but I've kind of clocked on to this, like, there's a lot of delusional people on TikTok who just think that they're just gonna be, not from making TikToks, but I've literally seen people say that me doing this and that so that when I'm famous that I can do this and that. Like, me just not sitting in my room waiting to become famous eventually. Like, they know it's delusional, but they're just
you know what, you need to be delusional to get places.
But there's
you know what I mean? There's delusional and like crazy.
No, there's delusional and not doing anything about it. I feel like there's good delusional.
There's good delusional, of course, because like, say if you're you want to do YouTube or something, like being consistent and like acting like you're like that big person already, like you're famous already, is like already manifesting it. You go what I mean? For those opportunities to get into,
that's not even what I'm talking
drop
about.
Into place, you know what I mean? You have to be delusional to get to those places. You have to, like, do you know, like, these people who like push into the VIP, like they try to get into VIP even though they just got like the normal ticket. They have to be delusional. They're like, you know, I am VIP. Fuck it, I'm gonna.
That's not even what I'm talking about.
Go.
That's not even what I'm talking about. But that relates to it. I'm talking more like, oh, if I believe I'm like everybody thinks I'm laying, I'll just be laying. I feel like it's such a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you believe you're something, you'll actually
you'll become that person.
You actually will just be that. If you walk around thinking like, I've got the best drip, you'll have the best drip.
You'll have the best drip.
People might not necessarily think you have the best drip, but because you think you do, you do, and you have that confidence about it.
Yeah, and you're gonna ooze the energy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
When you think you're that guy, you're that guy.
You're that guy. Like,
you act like that guy.
I heard someone talking the other day saying that something like basically what I just kind of said, like if you act like you're confident or you act like you're the most attractive person in the room, and you know the way you behave, people will kind of like they'll be tricked into thinking that you're attractive, into thinking that, you know, seeing that confidence and thinking that you're attractive.
That's so true.
You have to fake it till you make it in this place. Like in this life is literally just acting. He's the best actor. Literally.
Yeah.
He's the best actor.
That's so true.
And eventually, like he said, fake it till you make it.
Until you're that person.
You'll just morph into whatever you want to be.
Because I've been seeing a lot of things. Because like, you know, everyone has that splurge of inspiration. Like you get up one day like, you know, I'm gonna change my life. But I'll see this thing about it, that like you actually have to live the life you want. Like you literally have to be like, what would a rich me who makes 7 figures do every day, and do that, because like then you're actually eventually live that life.
You're gonna.
And I was like, it's actually just tricking yourself. Like you literally just have to psychologically trick yourself.
See, I don't believe in chasing your dreams. I believe in like aligning with it. So like just the little things that you want, just change the little things and to align with what your vision.
Yeah, your
you know, the
vision
people
the
that you're hanging around with. Like if I'm trying to be, I don't know, this is like some CEO or something, who would I be chilling? Who would I be hanging around with?
Surround yourself with people with the same mindset.
What would I be wearing? What would I be? How would I carry myself? And things like that. Don't, if you say, oh, chase your dreams, follow, like it sounds unattainable.
Like,
but aligning with it is just kind of putting the things in place, putting in the steps, and it just doesn't feel like as much work.
Get yourself into the same environment as people who have the same mindset as you. Like you can't be chilling with bums and think that you're gonna make it. Like your friends are gonna impact like the way you think, your habits, all that stuff is very important to get to the place that you want to get to. So if you're gonna surround yourself with environments that's not helping you, or not helping you grow at all, then what are you doing?
Like
so true. Gotta change.
I've seen it firsthand. Like I've seen people kind of just change the way that they act based around the people that they hang, and they might not even be on purpose. It's just a subconscious thing. If everybody around you is doing heroin,
you're probably gonna try a bit of heroin too.
And if you respect your friends, you're gonna be like, this is probably not that deep. Like, let me just fuck around. Let me try some heroin today.
Pass that needle. Pass the needle.
Pass the needle. Give me that needle.
That's not even funny, man. This ruins people's lives.
Yeah, but it makes sense because like as humans, you just want to fit in. Like it's just natural. Like who you're around, you'll want to fit in.
Like, even if you're not actively trying to do it.
Birds of a feather flock together. It's true. It's really true. The people who hang around with says a lot about you. Because it's like what your friends do, you do as well. So.
Yeah, so true.
She man.
Anyways,
well, on the flip side, if you surround yourself with people who are people who want to grow, people who motivate you, or you surround yourself with like-minded people, then you're gonna be that person.
No, I've seen that person. 2 different worlds. I've seen the parallel universes, bro. I've been in the situations where like people are just not motivated, and it's affected me, and then I've been around people that just have their heads, not even their heads screwed on, but they've just got a vision, and it makes you kind of like, I need to be, if my friend's doing that, I need to be doing that too.
Yeah, exactly. And they motivate you.
Yeah.
It's not even like some people say, they have competition. It's not a competition thing, it's a motivation thing.
But even in looking at it as competition, it's not even a bad
healthy
thing.
Competition is healthy. Competition is healthy. Like, come on, like you always want to be a better you. You know what I mean? So even having a competition with yourself.
Exactly.
That's great.
I'm against competition. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
why?
All types of competition. I feel like It's a toxic thing. Like
it can be toxic, but it can be healthy.
I feel like it could eat you up. Like if you're always looking at someone else.
Yeah.
Like what you just said is so true. Like with yourself is the only way. Like if you look at someone else's life and you're like, I want to be there, it's someone else's life. So it's not gonna work. Like it could only work for your
100%.
own life.
I think it depends on what the kind of competition is. If you're like thinking, oh, I'm gonna be more attractive than this person and start changing up your face and stuff, and that can affect your self-esteem. Like that's all you're focusing on. But like, I think if somebody else has a podcast and I want to be better than their podcast, I think that's
that's
I
healthy.
think that's fine.
Like maybe they post once a week, you post twice a week.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whilst they're doing nothing, I'm doing something right now. Sort of thing.
While you guys are sleeping,
I've got that upper hand.
I'm outside. I'm working. It's 3 a.m. and I still look.
But then those people that are like making moves in silence, like shut the fuck up.
They put on their story black screen, making moves in silence. Shut.
Corny ass. This nigga corny as fuck.
Just shut up. You don't have to put it on your story. Like just make your moves and hush.
You know what I'm saying? Be all bite and no bark. Even if you are bite, you know, even if you are bark, just, you know.
Be humble.
Be humble.
Yeah.
You get me?
Nah, some people need to learn to be humble. Like, please, come on. Because anyway.
Yeah.
No, because
But like, to be honest,
people who like flex, when something bad happens to them, no one cares. You know what I mean? But people who are humble and then like something like bad, people were just like, oh, like she was actually humble with it, like.
But that is another delusion. I think like honestly that comes down to being self-aware, and I hate the word self-aware. I think you can never be
100% self-aware.
You can never be self-aware. I think we should abolish that phrase.
I was watching something and this guy was talking about he's scared of knowing his personality blind spots. Like people that see him I might think, oh, like a flaw in himself that he might not be able to see at all. Like imagine everyone who meets you or your friends around you see this flaw in you and you don't even know it. Like
that's mad.
Shit, like people could be thinking, oh, this person's so full of themselves, but you don't even know that's how you're coming across. Or people could be like, oh, this girl, she's so annoying, like why is she talking so much, or like, you just don't. It's not necessarily about like what people's perception of you, but like a personal flaw that is actually true that I don't even know. So you can never be 100%.
A real thing, not
even like they're being like, oh, this girl like annoying or whatever, like whatever. I don't care. But if I actually like maybe I'm not reaching my full potential because of this personal flaw that I don't even know about, is really scary.
Or maybe like you
or things
you
or like
stink. And you don't know it.
Yeah, you don't know it. So people will probably think, oh, this girl smells, or you go somewhere and like, but no one tells you, and it's just like shit. Well,
but you're just waiting for that one person to tell you. Because I always appreciate, if
someone comes,
and they're like, oh, this is an issue. I'll be like, do you know what? I'd accept that. I'd prefer someone just let me know. Like, just let me know.
You did.
100%.
You did.
That's why it's good to have not yes men around you. People have yes men around you. People who are real with you and will tell you the truth, regardless if it's gonna hurt your feelings or whatever. They just want the best for you.
It's a balance though. People do too much.
You know what? Yeah, I'd rather them say it than me be walking around stinking. Like, I'd rather you tell me like I'm fucking reek.
I want the person who's like, Thema, you don't smell that nice. Yeah, like, or they're like, Thema, oh my god, you stink, bro.
But I'd rather them embarrass me from everyone rather than me walking around stinking.
To deep it, even if somebody violates you, okay, fuck you. But deep down, I'm kind of glad you told me, because now I know.
Now I know, and I know where to fix. I know what to change. Because even by you doing that you might not even mean it in the best way. You might be like, oh, I'm being unkind to keep Thema. I want to be mean to her. I want to be rude. But by you letting me know something that's true, it can make me even grow and push forward and like.
Okay, but still fuck you though.
Still bun you, but like, thank you.
I won't say the thank you though. I'll think it in my head.
I'll think it in my head. I'll be like, nah, you're real, but I hate you. Don't ever chat to me.
No. Being real is being rude, but without the rudeness. It's being honest, but without the rudeness.
Yeah, but sometimes, but sometimes a person needs the rudeness for them to understand.
Well, you don't need, but it's
sometimes the person needs. Sometimes if you tell them nicely, they're not gonna fully register.
They might need
so you're gonna have to shout at them, tell them they stink.
I feel like most people
don't
don't take on the negative. Like, say someone's angry about it, they'll just take that personally. Like, that's an issue with the other person.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, true.
Like, they're attacking me.
Like,
you want to be like, you want to say it in the nice way. Like, I actually mean well for you.
Yeah.
But even if it does get through to them, like you're saying, like, it's still rude. Like, it doesn't change the fact that it's rude. It doesn't change that, but yeah.
Yeah, I get you. Oh yeah, we were meant to ask ourselves the questions as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If you give Stara your phone and then she'll just see the questions that's written down.
Okay.
And we'll flip because we haven't been on the Anything Show.
No,
yet.
we haven't yet.
Soon come.
Let me not talk too much. All bite, no bark.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the manifesto. Also, I was gonna say this at the start. If you are listening to this for the first time and you're wondering where is the bedroom,
we didn't even introduce ourselves.
Where is the bed? Oh my god, we didn't even introduce ourselves.
Just cut that in now.
We can cut this part and then like add an intro. We can put it at the beginning.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better to do the intro after.
Yeah,
we should do the intro at the end. Yeah, because the vibes are high. You know the energy. Yeah.
Should we do the intro now?
No, do it at the end. Do it at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you know when to cut it out. You don't have to be looking through the whole thing to cut it out, innit?
Yeah. True. Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool.
Right, it's time to ask you guys.
To
the bedroom project. What fashion trends are you sick of seeing?
Oh, I didn't even. I wrote down the question, but I didn't even think about it.
Let me
see. That's like me with half my questions. I'm gonna.
Trends. So I'm not even thinking of. You shouldn't even be thinking about things that are just fashion, like, but you hate. But you need to think about things that are trends.
Trendy, yeah.
What is even trendy right now? A lot of the trendy things are actually kind of like.
They're nice.
It's quite new.
They're
it's
nice,
like a new,
yeah.
it's a new season.
It's new. You know, you dig.
It's a whole new vibe. I feel like fashion's changing a lot. Where it's to the time where everything's fashionable. You get what I mean?
Wait, what?
Like from all times, like things from the 70s, things from the 60s, things from the 30s. People can wear that and be like, yeah, it's actually cool.
I feel like there's a level of like, I'm trying to be like so different that I'm just putting random shit together and people will call it hard.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's scared to call something not hard now. Yeah. You're like, oh, that's sick. Okay. Because there's like,
but you don't even like it.
It's like the form of their self-expression. You don't want to be mean.
Yeah.
Like, they're wearing like some next thing on their face. You're like, oh, that's nice. More time, I'm like, God forbid.
No, it's not. If it's obviously to their face, I won't say that that's shit. But if it's not hard, I'm not gonna
you just keep
convince
going.
myself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna convince myself. I'll just be like, oh yeah. But deep down, I'm like, nah. Because everyone's scared of getting cancelled, or like everyone's so sensitive about everything. Like, well, this is how I express myself, and if you don't like it, then fuck you. Like, okay, honestly. Calm. I'm allowed to not like something. It's okay.
Exactly.
Like, especially with design, you learn a lot. Like about it's okay to not like something just because the whole of the world likes it and they have it in their house doesn't mean I have to be like I want it in my house. I don't want that in my house, and it's okay.
Yeah.
I think I know what I hate though. I think I know what
hate?
I hate graphic t-shirts.
What?
I don't hate them, but I just feel some of them just don't look good.
Okay,
if it's a hard one, then fine. But some people think they can put on a graphic t-shirt and it just doesn't even like, it will just make the whole fit bang. Like, you're wearing a graphic t-shirt and some tight skinny jeans and like, bro. Just because you're wearing that doesn't mean you're fashionista. That make you a fashionista.
Everyone will put on some baggy jeans and a tight fitted top and think they're the guy. And it's all fashion, but it's basic. That's basic. Even cargos are basically basic now.
Cargos are basic now. I'm wearing cargos right now, but
no, we all wear cargos. It's alright. It's new jeans.
Yeah, you dig. I still wear jeans though.
Nah, yeah, of course.
I wear baggy jeans.
No, skinny jeans are a bit of a
I don't mind the skinny jeans, but the foot can't be skinny too. You like when it's like the foot
flares.
Like I need a little bit of
fucking love flares.
A little bit of space.
I don't see that in Coventry, you know.
Flares.
I don't see people wearing.
But even in Bristol, I feel like it's rinsed.
In Bristol, it's bro. Every single girl in Bristol has flares.
Every colour. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm wearing flares right now.
In Bristol, bro, when I was in sixth form, every single girl wore flares.
Flares are so comfy.
Every single girl wore flares. Bro, and okay.
Oh, I know a fashion trend that needs to go.
What?
Low rise jeans. I'm sorry.
I love them.
No, because
I love them. I actually love low-rise jeans.
Let me explain. The jeans that it's uncomfortable to wear when you bend over, your whole butt cracks out. I can't do it.
Yeah, that's me
That's
right
not.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't
okay.
like that trend needs to go. I don't like low-rise jeans
Fairs.
at all.
It's
And they're just
impractical, but
it's impractical to wear.
sometimes it's just sort of fit. Do you know what I mean?
It's
like,
cute,
it's
but
impractical.
I don't know. For me, it's
Sometimes,
not.
sometimes you just gotta do it for the fit.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
No, for that one Insta pic, and then I'm taking it off.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh no, because we were talking about flares, innit? So one time I was wearing baggy jeans, and somebody had the audacity to say, "Oh, I love your flares." Are you smoking crack? Are you smoking crack?
Oh my god.
Now,
no.
men in flares are hard still.
I've never seen it.
That's
I've seen it
No,
like
that's like the
70s.
That's like a 70s thing.
I've seen guys who like have the 70s look and they're wearing flares.
Like 70s,
But that's an occasional thing. I like the 70s
If your
thing.
man pull up to the date in flares,
I'd be like, okay.
Okay, but what if the fit bang though, and he's 6 foot tall and dark skinned?
and he's wearing
It is
flares
what it
though,
is.
like flares are kind of feminine.
Yeah, but what if he like styles it out? You know what I mean? Like
I
puts
don't
it
know.
together.
I don't. Maybe he could pull it off. If he's that guy, then he could pull it off. Anything off. Yeah. So fair enough.
If you believe in yourself.
If you believe in
you
yourself.
can pull anything off.
Literally.
Wait, should I do the next question?
Oh yeah? What's the next one?
It's who is the most overrated celebrity?
I'd probably say the same answer as you, to be honest. I think Chris Rock. Chris Rock?
No,
Kevin Hart. I think Kevin Hart is so overrated.
I think
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is low-key overrated as well. I'm sorry.
I don't think
No.
Jamie Foxx is overrated.
No, okay. Why am I even talking about black people? Nah, fuck it.
Huh?
Jamie Foxx is
He's
not
amazing.
overrated. Kevin Hart is not overrated. The Rock Johnson is not overrated. Who's overrated? Let me think.
Why-
Taylor Swift is overrated.
Who did?
Oh yeah, why do we only think actors?
Yeah,
like,
like,
we're looking
Yeah.
for
No,
musicians.
No, but who
There's
gives a fuck about
Swift.
Taylor Swift though? Who gives a fuck about
I know
Taylor
some
Swift?
people that are massive Taylor Swift fans.
Okay, but
and I
that's
just
like
don't understand.
0.01 of the population.
I'm sorry, yeah. You know what, yeah. K-pop is sometimes a bit overrated.
Oh, K-pop is
No,
so
let's be real.
It's
Some
so
of it is
overrated.
overrated.
Like,
It's so
they be
overrated. For
doing
me
all-
anyways.
Like,
Some
how are
of
you
it,
that?
yeah.
How are you like? When I see people who are like really big fans, like, how are you that obsessed with K-pop? It doesn't make sense to me.
I had my
But it's just
K-pop
not me.
phase.
I don't know. Fair enough. I maybe haven't listened to enough of it.
Similarly, I kind of think it's weird when like someone's obsessed with a country that they're not from.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I
people-
never get that.
People who are like obsessed with Japan.
Yeah,
and stuff
and
like
they when they're obsessed with Japan, they always love anime.
Yeah.
They always love
Yeah.
anime,
Loads
and they
of
love
it.
Japanese girl.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. That's why.
Sometimes it gets like a fetishization.
Yeah,
it's a
it
bit
gets
weird.
weird.
It gets
Like
weird.
I always think about the Japanese beauty standards and it weirds me out. You know, like it's attractive for women to have like uneven teeth because it makes them look like a child. Yeah,
Like a child.
Like it makes them look
That's
cute and
weird.
like
Bruh,
And they all be
nah.
bleaching and stuff.
Yeah.
Bleaching their
They be
skin.
putting that in everything.
Oh nah, yeah, it's a bit weird.
But it's like, it's the skinny thing as well. Like, I saw there's this trend in Japan and they'd get like an A4 piece of paper. And if your body comes outside of the
Now,
A4
give me
piece
like
of paper, you're fat.
Ooh.
Like,
Ew.
I'm overweight in Japan, bro. I'm
Literally,
overweight.
You know what I'm
No, to
saying?
be honest, I'm
I'm
overweight in
plus
England
size.
as well.
No,
Nah, that's a
you're
drag.
not.
No, I am
That's a
though.
drag.
My
How you
BMI,
overweight?
my BMI is over.
No, it's not.
No, but
Tima, you're definitely
the thing is, BMI is
Yeah,
not
man,
really. BMI doesn't even like. It's not really.
realistic.
Yeah, it's not really realistic. Because if you take
have
if you take like a
muscles-
rugby player, like his BMI is gonna be like obese, but he's not really obese. He's just muscly. You get what I mean?
And
Yeah.
you're
I-
quite muscly.
But I'm probably a bit
what's
BA. You did P.
Yeah, I did.
GCSE.
Yeah, I
innit?
did PA.
PA levels, isn't it?
I don't
Yeah.
feel GCSE still.
That's what it is.
It comes in clutch, man. Comes in clutch in the
Alright.
future. So you need to know. You need to know little facts here and there.
Word.
Yeah.
No knowledge is.
Shows you have some
useless.
depth, you know.
Oh,
What's the next question?
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it's on my phone.
Oh yeah, did you give an answer? Oh, you said Taylor Swift, innit?
Yeah, I don't know. Let me think. I don't know. Central C is quite overrated. It's just his media team that's hard. It's just his promoters and his media team that make him who
and
he
his
is.
editors and
And his,
stuff.
all of that. If it was just him by himself, I don't think it would really.
Yeah.
Because I remember
But
I
that's
saw,
not. That's for a lot of people.
yeah, but
though,
I saw Central C in 2016, and it's not the same Central C that's here now.
Wasn't he doing like
He was doing
R&B
some, singing
kinda-
and that. Like, you're literally a soft boy, you're a sweet boy. Like, you don't have to force the hard life. It's okay.
I feel like a lot of like rappers like that do that.
Mm,
like
I think he
Drake.
fakes
I feel
it.
like Drake is one of them.
Oh, I like Drake.
Brent is the
I like
opposite.
him though.
Brent is the opposite. He used to rap.
Oh, and then he was like,
Mm,
He used to rap.
But it is an image. Like you just gotta fit into the image, really.
literally, 100%.
Word.
Right, next one is, what advice would you give your younger self?
Don't wait. Just do. Just do it.
Yeah.
Also, don't waste your time. I feel like I've been getting lately into this like productive mindset, and when I'm just sitting down doing nothing, I just feel like I'm wasting my time. So I just need to get up and do something. Unless it's like Friday night.
Time to yourself is important. It is
Yeah.
important, but yeah, it's balancing that, really.
But it's just like when I'm older, I won't be able to do a lot of the things I want to do now.
True, this is your prime.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm scared of regret. Like I'm scared I'll get like to 30 and be like, fuck.
No, when you're 30, you're not even like old.
Maybe
like,
not
you got
30, but
time.
just a certain age and just be
60,
like, oh
70.
shit, I should have
I
done
should've
this
done-
when I had the
yeah.
time.
But I feel like everyone says that you're never gonna get to that age and be like, I've done everything that I've needed to do. Like you're
But
gonna
at
think about
least-
one time like where you just haven't.
You always
You're
have
not-
regret.
yeah.
But at least I've
Please have
acknowledged
regret.
it and I'm doing
Yeah.
something about it. If I didn't acknowledge it and I'm not doing anything about it as well, like that's valid. Like I can get to the age and be like, well, it just didn't come to mind at the time.
Yeah,
True.
100%. What would I tell my younger self? Younger Thema was very interesting. To be honest, I feel like I didn't even care. I just did me, man.
Your team was just
On vibes.
On
She
my
really
life, I
was.
really was myself.
Mm.
I really miss it.
your team back then. Like, I feel like you're just so authentic to
Like-
you. Like, you did not care
Just a
about
crackhead.
anything
I just
else.
like crackhead at heart.
You were just living, bro.
Just living from the
Just-
moment, and
Word.
especially because I went
Free
to
like
like,
a bird.
I literally had
Literally.
no like me and my friend were talking, and we were looking back at like a year ago today, 2 years ago today. Like I was just so weird, like not even weird. Like I was just
What do you know?
it was just like I don't know. I was just looking at like back at the what do you call it
Memories?
on the memories, yeah. And I was just like, wow, like I was really out here doing craziness, doing weirdness, just being me. Like I'd look back and be like, oh, you're so weird, but that was really me just expressing myself and
That's
just
yeah.
just
I saw this
just
tweet.
T was obsessed with chicken skin.
chicken skin,
Chicken
the
skin.
fuck?
curry and rice.
What
She'd
the
just
fuck?
walk around just talking about chicken skin all the time. Like,
Because you know, like it was just a humor thing to me. Like I wasn't really obsessed with chicken skin. I just thought it was funny.
That's such a old teamer thing to think is funny. That's such a. I remember. I think today somebody said chicken poo. It came up in a conversation. I was like, that's teamer humor.
Like,
But,
I remember the first time me and Ray met.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you gotta touch
Yeah.
this rock, yeah.
what?
It was on the table, and I was like, people around. I was like, you can't sit here if you don't touch this rock. And Ray was like, what? I was like, yeah, you gotta come and touch the
The
rock.
thing is, I used to be weird like as well. But when I was younger, I used to be hyper. I was like Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even say I was hyper. I was just out here.
I saw a tweet the other day and it was like, every year I realized how dumb I was a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but like in the moment, there's nothing you can do about it in the moment. I always think like, okay, this year I'm gonna try not to think. I'm gonna try not to do dumb shit to regret in a year.
Yeah, but that's not
But
gonna happen.
you can't avoid it.
Yeah,
You
because your
always
mindset's
will.
You
literally gonna
literally
change.
cannot avoid it.
Your whole mindset's gonna change in like a
Yeah.
year.
Your skin will peel off and you'll be a new person.
New skin.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Metamorphosis.
You think about something that I would probably stop eating meat.
Really?
Yeah.
Fairs. I mean, you don't eat meat now, so.
Yeah, I do.
Oh shit! Wait, you don't eat pork.
Yeah, I don't eat pork.
You don't eat pork.
I'm just saying, like, I would probably just carry on being pescatarian if I was younger, because I feel like it's harder for me to go back now.
Chicken's
I'm too far
good.
gone.
That chicken skin. That chicken skin is busted.
It's busting. Nah. I'd
It's
probably...
you manifested it, bro.
Literally.
You kept saying chicken
I was like,
skin. You
chicken skin
manifested
until I
it.
manifest. Nah, but 100% in the
Oh my
future, I'll
God.
definitely become vegetarian or pescatarian or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think I could ever let go of seafood. Like, I was actually deep in it the other day. Like, chicken, I probably could eventually. But seafood, imagine
Like
no salmon, prawns,
I'm not a
nothing.
big seafood guy, I'll be so real. I'm actually not a big seafood guy.
I feel like half my diet is just fish.
Yeah, and plus in Jamaican culture, we do eat a lot of seafood. We do eat a lot of seafood in Jamaica, so that's like a big part of our cuisine. Okay, and also I have to say, Ray said that Caribbean food's not seasoned.
I said, wait, what?
He said Caribbean food's not seasoned.
No, I didn't say that. I said African food is more seasoned than the
No,
Caribbean
it's
food.
not.
It
To this
really
day, I
is,
will not
bro.
agree.
No.
It depends who cooks your food as well.
Yeah.
Like, you'll go somewhere
You
and
put
it may
seasoning
not be.
everything.
Yeah, like, how can you
Do you
say
know
I
that?
didn't say it's
I feel
not
like people
seasoned.
always
though.
say that
I didn't say it was not seasoned.
Everyone says that because of rice and peas.
Yeah, like
Like,
rice and
it's
peas.
actually full of flavor, you know. It's just light.
Yeah, it's just light flavoring.
like-
Yeah, but that's not African flavor.
No, but you're
After
like,
they just-
no, but I feel like
all
I'm
the
not gonna lie.
seasoning.
African food and Jamaican food, it's a different taste.
Yeah.
Like, it's a different flavor. You're looking for a different taste when you're eating different foods. It's not
Like-
it's not gonna taste the same because we obviously use different seasonings
seasonings.
because it's in a different climate. You get what I mean? Because obviously in Jamaica we use a lot of pimento, which is like a very like, I don't know, it's very distinct taste in the Caribbean food because it's like a spice and it's like a pepper. It's like black pepper but like spiced. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, I'm not saying
So
it's
it's like
not.
different. So how
not-
can you say it's not seasoned?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Well,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna-
saying it's not nice. Some of it is nice.
Some of it.
Oh.
Wait, I don't say.
I'm not Caribbean, so why do I have to like it?
You
Do
have
you
to
want
like
me to
it.
do you want me to dick ride it?
Yeah. You have
I'm
to.
gonna say something very controversial. Yeah,
Go on.
I would say like the level of seasoning in Caribbean food is equivalent to like if African food had a child of white people food, like
Damn,
British
no.
If you understand the struggle that came from Jamaican food, you understand we had to because literally we had to eat the scraps of the food and we made it taste nice. Deep it. They fed us the scraps and we had to make it taste nice.
And it's
So
also
what we
like,
was given.
That explains a
it's
lot.
also got that's out of order. What this guy's doing? He's out of order. No, he's
How can you say that? Let me let me explain. The thing with Jamaican food, it does take a lot of there's a lot of Indian people in Jamaica,
Yeah,
Chinese
it's a
people in
mixture of
Jamaica.
culture
It's
as
a
well.
different. It's not
Curries.
it's a mixture of culture in Jamaica. So I don't know. How could you say if African food had a baby with
It's more like
white
if
food and
African food
white
had a
food.
baby with Indian food.
maybe
and
and
Chinese food.
Chinese food.
That's what it's more
And
like.
like and Spanish food,
Okay.
Yeah.
because it's a mixture. So don't do that.
Oh my days.
He said it.
That was way.
Explains a lot.
No, I don't mean it, but it was just way too easy. That was way too easy.
I hate you. 'Cause, Jamaican people were very patriotic. We will fight for our country. If anyone comes and disrespect, we'll actually come for you. Shut up, Ray.
Wow.
Shut up.
guy's rude.
I don't disrespect Nigeria. That's one thing.
Bro, I'm just fucking with you.
Nah,
I'm just fucking with you.
I don't care.
Like all my
But
literally,
fucking
bro.
food,
All my
like-
friends are Jamaican. All my friends are
Yeah,
literally
true,
Jamaican.
it is true.
In Bristol, anyways. Like all my friends are Jamaican.
Yeah.
Shall we
Yeah.
do the next one? The
on.
last one is biggest red flag when dating someone.
My biggest red
Ooh.
flag, are people who are sheep. And that can't think for themselves and only thinks for what Snapchat's saying, what Instagram's saying, what's TikTok saying, what their man them saying. Like, what are you saying though?
You know what I'm saying? I had to delete TikTok because there's so much like unsolicited opinions.
I just block it all now. I can't stand any
Nah, I
opinion.
tried to take. I literally deleted it the other day because I was like, I'm spending too much time. Like why are people forming my own opinions? Like,
You know,
no.
you get me? I feel
I
like
just want my own.
TikTok. I
But
don't
it's
think
not
Tik-
even. It's everywhere. Like it actually makes me sick. Like YouTube, everywhere.
I
There's
feel
just
like
opinion videos. I'm like, I can't take it anymore. Like it's too much.
I'm gonna say something controversial, but I think that, and I'm guilty of it, but I feel like TikTok consumers, not people who make TikToks, but people who like use TikTok a lot, are literally NPCs. Like you're literally sheep.
It's
I
because
guess, like you're just, I don't know. You're the one. You're not using your time well, and people are profiting off of your time. You get me? Instead of
100%.
doing something.
And also, like, it's like you're given a personality. Like these people, some people have TikTok personalities where they can't have their own opinion. They just have opinions
This
of
thing.
people of TikToks.
Yeah.
Remember that thing?
Literally.
No.
But that's so true. Like, you ever been talking to someone and they're like, I saw a TikTok. And they're talking about their opinion when they'd be like, I saw a TikTok about it. And it's like, what's your opinion?
What do you actually think? Though?
What do you actually think about?
No, I feel like that's so true. But I feel like it's literally just like this generation. Like, I feel like we're going through a time where it's like a time where everyone wants to feel special. Like, everyone wants to feel special. Like, their opinion matters. So it's like we're so sensitive of everyone's like feelings to the point where it's like you can't say anything.
Yeah, you can't say
that's
anything. You
gonna
can't
be
disagree.
against. There's like a way we have to follow with that.
100%, I get what you mean.
Guidelines.
Yeah, guidelines.
The terms and
to
conditions.
Yeah.
People are sheep. People that like, if you don't like wash yourself, that's just normal
I
red
think,
flag.
yeah, like just
So
being
true.
not even washing yourself, but just being dirty, I guess.
Or
like,
people who doesn't like people who don't have good manners, like don't say please, don't say thank you, don't say excuse me. Like, it's simple. Like, if you don't have that foundation, like, then what? I don't understand where you're gonna go from there, because how are you gonna treat me? How do you treat your mum?
Right.
How do you treat your friends?
It's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
If you don't even say please and thank
it
you.
is, yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
Red flag to me. I think kind of what you said as well. To be honest, I'm just stealing your answers now, but not having a vision, I guess.
Yeah.
Like just kind of just being that NPC TikTok consumer.
Yeah. So true.
I feel like it's just very attractive when somebody like just has
their own thing
has
going
goals,
on.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
their own thing going on.
Even if it's not like,
it doesn't
what's
have to
my
be, yeah.
purpose? Where am I? Where do I fall in the universe? Just like, I want to get my driver's license. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Exactly.
even that.
I need to do that.
I
so.
work a job. I have a job or something. Like, just do at least something. Like,
Something to keep yourself busy.
I'm a student.
Don't be.
I go to my
like,
lectures.
wasting
I
your time.
do like, if you're literally just at home.
Doing nothing.
Oh, actually, I've got a real
Fair
red
enough.
flag that isn't just Star's answer.
Yeah.
But I think mental immaturity, I guess. Social immaturity. Like just realizing that like the world doesn't revolve around you, and sometimes like I wouldn't say I don't like it, but the phrase "if they wanted to, they would" is kind of like a subjective term.
But if they wanted to, they would though.
What if they literally just couldn't
Then
mind?
let me know.
Yeah, but that comes under emotional what's it called?
Yeah,
Maturity.
Like
I don't
say,
get that phrase. Like
okay,
what does it mean?
So like, say if you're in a relationship and the person wants to communicate that they like you, like if you wanted to communicate that, you can 100% do that
But
physically.
some people don't have the confidence.
Okay,
maybe.
then I feel like you need to communicate with your partner or let the person know. Like if you're just not gonna, I don't know, like to be honest, that just sounds lazy.
But I feel like I've heard that, but it's more in like terms of like if they wanted to take you on holiday.
Yeah,
they would.
no,
If
not.
they wanted to,
Okay,
that's kind of like
that's a bit extra.
the world.
Like,
Well,
say,
that's
like let's say
the-
like
that one's
Yeah.
extra.
let's say like buying your girl flowers, like that's not that hard. If you wanted to, you could. It's like £2, £5 max. Like if you really wanted to show her, like, or do the things that she likes, you could though. It's not like you were asking for the world. Most people are asking for just the bare minimum, just to be heard, just to be loved, just to be accepted. Like some people can't even do that.
True.
So if you wanted to, you really could.
Someone broke your heart.
Nah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. Like, the little things. Is that what you mean? Like the little things?
The little things. And for I feel like, well, I'm not talking for all women, but it means a lot. Little things do mean a lot. Like all the small things we take into accountability. We take it on. Don't worry, we're not just dismissing it. The little things do really count. So when you do a big thing, a big thing's good, but the little things also do mean as much as the big things.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, if they really wanted to, they would. So sorry, Ray.
First.
Okay, yeah.
First.
Okay, so that's the end of that.
That's the end of that.
Question.
So
That was a nice segment. I like.
yeah, that was
a
fun,
good conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. So normally, if you haven't heard us before, we do a song of the week. We normally do it at the beginning, but we're doing it
Now.
Song of the week.
Song of the week.
So it's like
towards the end of the
either-
episode, even.
I like an artist or even a throwback song or
Yeah.
a song we found recently
Yeah.
that we want to talk about. Or
I've been listening to this song. It just reminds me of my mom.
Mhm.
Do you know Freddie McGregor?
Freddie Maguire.
yeah,
a Jamaican
Jamaican
artist.
Yeah.
He has this song called Just Don't Wanna Be Lonely. But when I hear it, it just reminds me of my mom. Like
Yeah.
when I listen to it, I just picture her in the kitchen, like
Just dance it.
dancing or cooking up some food. Like
Aw.
I've been listening to that a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like that's the main song.
Main song. I hear you.
I've got
This
2
week.
songs.
Mhm.
Number 1, you've heard me play this probably like 20 times, Thema. But Who Rotterdam by Slick Rick.
Mhm.
I'll show it up on the camera. That's it. Can't even see it. But yeah, Who Rotterdam by Slick Rick. Slick Rick is so underrated. He's actually so cold. He's so cold.
Slick Rick is hard.
More people need to
But I
listen
don't really
to Slick
listen
Rick.
to him, to be honest. You
His-
have to put me onto some.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the way he just raps is so it's lyrical, it's playful, and like he just uses like rhymes that people that how do you even think of that? Like, okay, yeah, I write music too. If I had enough time, I could probably think of it. But it's like it's creative. It's just different. Like he has that song "Who Rotterdam" is like, it's the story of the song is like he's some peasant or slave in Egypt, and then the pharaoh is like, yo, I need some peasant to rap for me to entertain me. And he so there's one rapper that's rapping for the pharaoh, and then the pharaoh's like, this is shit. Send this nigga to the lions. And then Slick Rick comes along, and then he does a little rap, and then the pharaoh's like, there's literally a bar where he's like, I know this part off my head, it's like, he's fat, Queen said to the pharaoh, excited, and did seem obvious the rap delighted him. And that's like the pharaoh, like, saying that, this rap is hard.
Yeah,
this rap is hard.
yeah.
So,
That's a cool little
yeah.
story.
It's a cool, yeah.
Within the song. That's
And
what
then
I said.
another song that we saw the music video the other day, What's It Gonna Be by Janet Jackson and Busta Rhymes. The music video is fucking trippy, but the song is so nice. Like, I don't know, I can't really.
Wait, was it the one with the silver?
Yeah, yeah.
It was like the walls are like dripping.
The
You're
walls
like,
are dripping, and then like
water,
Busta Rhymes
like,
is like some
I don't
robot.
like. I
and
didn't
he's
like.
doing
I
some-
didn't like the video.
I thought, okay, if I was Fred, I probably would love it, but just the song itself is just
Yeah, the song's good.
yeah.
But the video's a bit.
Busta
bit
Rhymes-
2000.
I like it. I like that early 2000s like futuristic PlayStation aesthetic. I love that shit.
It looks like foil. It looks like they use
Like
foil on the walls.
1960s Doctor Who
Literally.
type effects. But
Real.
yeah, it's just a nice song. Listen to it. Who Rotterdam by Slick Rick, and then What's It Gonna Be by Busta Rhymes.
Yeah. So my song of the week is Too Many Years by Kodak Black and PNB Rock.
Okay.
So this song came out like 9 times, and it just brings me back to these times on the train with my friends. Shout out to Siobhan. Siobhan loved this song as well.
Shout out to Siobhan.
But yeah, we used to rinse this song a lot. And plus PNB Rock, R.I.P.
Rip.
Passed away recently, which is unfortunate. Like, because to be honest, I didn't really, until he died, I actually like did research into him. I was like, oh shit, like he does a few songs that like I actually know. Like more than I expected.
I don't even really listen to PNB Rock.
Yeah.
To be fair.
He sings that song. Yeah, love it where we are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That
It's a
song.
TikTok song.
Oh, okay, first.
And he sings a song called let me find it. Selfish, I want you all of myself, I swear.
Okay,
You
okay,
know,
okay.
like, exactly. Like I was
Yeah.
like, raw, like
Yeah.
that's PNB Rock. Like, what? Crazy. It's like he had influence in like even me growing up with that Too Many Years songs, because that was actually a very big
Influential
song,
song.
like influential song for me,
Yeah.
literally. But you know how he died?
He got shot, like?
Yeah.
I've got like the news headline thing.
Yeah,
here.
he got shot.
Homicide.
But basically, his girlfriend posted their location on her Insta story. By like, and obviously she was probably posting it like, oh, we're eating out, blase blase, but she didn't realize that the person came and shot him at the place where they're eating.
Oh, she must
That's
feel
crazy.
so
Literally,
bad.
like people are literally like, hey, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how could she post the video, the the location. She exposed her own man. Exactly, like it's literally not her fault. She just wanted to chill and post a little
that must be so heavy. Like,
that's gonna be hard on her. I think. Yeah. Oh God.
I know it's crazy. Like if that happened, I literally wouldn't even know what to do.
That's so sad.
I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
But it might not. It might not actually be because she posted the location, but it makes sense. It does make sense. But his story is quite crazy. Like at one point he was homeless, and he was surrounded by the wrong people. Do you know how we were talking about changing your surroundings to literally like align yourself with your future?
Yeah.
And he was literally like, he was in jail, and his friends weren't writing to him, weren't coming to see him. All these people like from his ends that he thought was family, didn't even care. So it was like when he got out, he changed his life around. He changed his environment.
I can imagine.
Changed the changed the people that he was chilling with, and he literally had like this notepad with like a few songs in there. Imagine he's like, yeah, you know what, yeah, I'm just gonna grind. No, I don't know. He didn't really say. It was him. It was him on. He was talking in an interview, and he was like, I had these few notepads, a notepad with a few songs in there, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna release it. And he just did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't really have the resources, but you just do. And it can get you to literally like crazy places. 100%. So that's what I literally had to say about him.
I did. Yeah.
But yeah.
I was going to say, I saw this thing recently about, it was not Lil Pump, the other Mexican Latino rapper, 6ix9ine. And he was talking about how people were like calling him a pussy because he walks around with security, but like all the rappers that don't walk around with security always get shot. They always die. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to have, I'm a thug, I'm tough, whatever.
But also people are out for 6ix9ine. Like he's not safe.
He doesn't have a choice.
He can't sleep at night.
Like regardless, bro.
He did it to himself.
You did that. You did that.
100%.
But yeah, that must be scary, man. Like even like to be at such a high position in life and still like the things from your past could come back for you.
I know what anytime.
I like that guy. Like he's doing well for himself. He took himself out that environment, but still that past thing that he
will
was
follow
in,
you forever.
It's like, when does it really end? Like does that lifestyle really ever?
That's why they say once you get in, you only end up in jail or dead. Like if you get into environments like that.
Yeah.
Like, because people will have grudges on you forever.
Yeah.
People will have grudges forever.
Sad. Like you literally, bro, holding grudges is probably the dumbest thing. I think if you
Depends how deep it is though, I can't lie.
No, but listen, if you don't forgive people, how are you gonna grow and move forward as a person?
Okay, forgive but don't forget.
You're literally letting people take control of your life.
Like revenge is a bit much.
You're letting people control the way you act based on the way they treated you. Like how are you gonna let people control your life like that?
Like say your friend did you wrong. Of course you don't have to be friends with her. You don't have to forget what she did, but you can forgive her and just move on and just be cordial.
Exactly.
And
You know what I'm saying? Just keep it stepping and
do your thing.
Yeah, exactly. If you're holding grudges and like spending 5 years to plan my revenge.
When I see her on this day,
you know what I'm saying?
She's gonna be taking out her washing.
It will drive you crazy. Like, you know, super villains in movies a lot of the time. Like, if there's a super villain, if you watch Iron Man, all his villains are just, Tony Stark did this to me in the past, I'm gonna come and get him. And that's what it turns you into.
All these irrelevant people that you don't even be thinking about be plotting against you.
You dig? All the villains are just some next irrelevant guy
that you didn't say, like, you just didn't open the door for him one time. You bumped into him on the train and he's like, yeah.
No, but Tony Stark is a prick. His whole character arc is becoming not a prick.
Yeah.
Imagine you walk into someone's room and you see that your face on the wall, like bare, like, you know, Spanish diagram.
With like the darts, the dartboard.
And you have like pictures of you like going to the shops and that, like crazy.
Oh my god!
You're like, I met you one time like 3 years ago.
I don't even remember you.
I don't remember you. Sorry. That's it. That makes it even worse.
Wait, who you again?
I was watching this Netflix movie called Do Revenge, and this girl was planning on revenge. Like, okay, so basically, she met this girl, and they planned to do each other's revenge. But the twist, actually, let me not even. I don't wanna. It's a big plot twist. Yeah. Okay. So they planned to do each other's revenge, but it turned out that the other. So say the other girl who was doing the revenge for the other. I don't know how to explain this. Cut this out.
Say that.
Let me think.
I want to know the.
Okay, so there's two girls, A and B.
Mm-hmm.
So A's doing B's revenge, and
Okay.
C's doing, and then A's doing B's revenge,
doing-
B's doing
A's
A's revenge. Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the end, the plot twist is that B is actually someone from A's past who's actually doing revenge on A.
Oh,
Yeah. So she didn't even remember the girl that she did revenge to, and she even told her the story of the girl who did revenge on her, which is actually her. But she didn't know. So all this time, she's been plotting on the other girl while doing her revenge as well. So in the end, like, imagine
I want to watch.
you don't even remember the person you did revenge on. Like, how conceited can you be? How narcissistic can you be that the person's literally said to you what's happened to them in the past that you did to them,
and you don't even remember. You don't even, bro. That's yeah, nah.
Yeah, literally.
Don't
Like,
hold grudges.
how can you be
Don't
so
hold grudges.
narcissistic?
That's just
You didn't even
don't
know.
hold grudges.
That was so hard to explain, but sorry about that.
You explained it fine. To be
Yeah,
fair.
I got
You
it.
explained it fine.
Yeah, it was
You
crazy.
got it in the end.
It was crazy. Like, it was like a teen high school movie, and that's like my secret.
Yeah,
guilty
I
love
do that
pleasure.
all the
My
time.
God. I
Guilty
love
pleasure.
them.
What's your
That's so
guilty
good.
pleasure? Actually, wait, Star. What's your song of the day? Song of the week. If
I
you
gave
have
my
one.
song.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I gave a song. The
Oh,
Freddie
okay.
McGuire.
Oh yeah. But yeah, what's your like guilty pleasures?
So many to choose from. No, I'll probably say the biggest one is my obsession with my cat. Like, it's a bit.
Yeah.
I have an
Why should you be guilty about loving your cat?
I feel like
though?
because Thema shames me for
I
it.
shame her, as she should be shamed.
I love my cat. Like,
We'll
I
be-
probably spend half my money on my cat. I'm not gonna lie.
No, she spends too much money on this
I
cat.
mean, that's her baby.
He
innit?
needs
No.
to live in
That's her
luxury.
baby.
Like, we'll be some, she'll be like, oh, I miss Miku, man. Like, I wonder what he's doing now. I'm like, shut up.
I actually miss him now. Like, I wonder what he's doing.
She's like, oh, like, send me pictures to like her parents and that. Like, send me
my
pictures. What is he doing? How is he eating? Like, make sure you give him the wet food, then the dry food. Then the wet. I'm like, oh my gosh.
He has to eat. He has to eat properly.
Shout out to
Miku.
Look, shout out to Miki.
That cat.
She's
Miku
literally
the
a
cat.
cat woman, but I
Yeah,
know
I'm actually
Miku
a
is
cat
cute.
woman.
Miku
Yeah.
is cute. He's really
Yeah.
cute.
I'd say what's a guilty pleasure? I feel like I'm just not shameful about anything. Like,
yeah,
if I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Fairs. I mean, that's good. Live your truth in it.
Yeah.
But my guilty pleasure is because I like it, but I also hate it. Family Guy.
Oh,
fair enough.
yeah.
I like it, but like Family Guy.
Yeah.
If I'm like have some concoctions inside of me, I can enjoy it
Yeah.
because the humor is so random. Like, how can they just be climbing a mountain and then Spider-Man shows up? Like, Family Guy is so random.
It's creative.
But
It's
then,
really
like,
cute.
if you watch The Simpsons, for example, like, you could say that's the parallel. The Simpsons humor is so top tier, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the Simpsons here is good. It makes
it's so
sense.
especially the old episodes. Especially the older, it's just like a lot of the jokes are if you get it, you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Simpsons is like
Simpsons is so top tier. The old ones, I can talk about The Simpsons forever.
American Dad's like a I don't know. I feel like it's a worse version of Family Guy.
Guy,
I wouldn't say it's bad. It's like pushing the boundary a bit more. Like, it's low-key racist.
But it's the same. It's,
It's
like,
racist.
It's like the same thing. Like, Family Guy's racist.
No,
though.
even
Yeah.
Simpsons racist.
Yeah, they all are.
They're
But
all
it's
racist.
So
that's
Family Guy's
comedy
not-
from back then. It's just
But it's
racism, bro.
it's all built on stereotypes, and that's the racist part.
But Family Guy's not afraid to be like a bit.
Yeah.
No, American Dad is worse than Family Guy.
American Dad is basically Family Guy deeper. You've got the dad. Okay,
Got
you've
the
got the
mum.
mum, you've got the brother
You've
and
got
the
the
sister,
pet.
and you've got the
Yes.
talking mascot,
Alien,
Yeah.
literally.
which is the alien, and then the dog in Family Guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
what's-
that's even in.
What's it called?
No,
The
not in.
Cle-
Not in.
the Cleveland.
The Cleveland show. Yeah, that's like a
The
spin-off of
Cleveland show.
Family Guy, which Cleveland is from Family Guy.
I don't
That's in
think
show.
Cleveland.
I feel like it's okay. I like it.
Cleveland's
I
not even
never
played by a
liked
black
it.
guy.
And then South Park is
What, for real?
I don't think he is.
Let me
I
actually
don't
look
think
this
Cleveland's
up.
You know the Indian guy from
The Simpsons. Yeah,
He's white as well.
he's white. Yeah.
This is actually.
yeah.
Why couldn't
I
you just get a black actor though? Like, what the hell?
Listen.
We're Asian actor. This is what I'm saying. This is what's wrong with the world. Like,
No, 'cause-
what?
But the thing is, back in the day, it was like it's not that deep.
Yeah, but it's actually
Yeah.
But now
2022
it's
now.
but no, because deep it back then it wasn't. They didn't
Yeah,
realize it was
yeah.
an issue.
No,
Yeah.
If they
didn't.
made it now, they probably would have cast an Asian person.
I can't
Yeah.
lie.
You get
They
me?
probably knew it was an issue. They just didn't care.
I don't know.
They didn't care.
I don't
what's
know.
it
I'm gonna
called?
defend The Simpsons.
I'm just.
Huh?
This is what I'm confused about with
No.
The Simpsons, right? Why
Don't
is the
defend
Indian
them.
guy actually like India, like he's not yellow. He's not yellow.
No, but that's all the cat.
Yeah,
like,
but yellow's
Like, why
white.
is it like the certain characters
Yeah, but the black-
have the skin
Yeah, the black
colour?
ones are black.
the black
and
ones
then
are black, and
everything's white.
if
It's like-
if you're
But they're
white,
yellow.
I know.
even the Asian people are like the Chinese, Korean people, whatever, are yellow as well.
Yeah, like I don't
Yeah,
get
but
it.
if you're like light,
It's confusing.
yeah, if you're basically white, yeah, you're yellow.
But what if you're light skinned?
True.
You're
yeah.
yellow.
You're like gold.
Yeah, golden. I don't think there's that much depth in Simpsons to them to be light skinned people. I think it's just black.
They weren't
Black or
they
yellow.
weren't thinking that deep.
They weren't thinking that deeply.
They were just like,
100%.
it would be cool if the people were yellow. Like,
No, like,
Why not?
I think Futurama looks. It doesn't look weird, but like, I can't. Futurama looks normal, but if the Simpsons were all made normal color, it would look weird. If that
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
imagine like with the hair and
Yeah,
that. Like,
but if
ooh,
if
I'd be
Futurama was yellow, I think it wouldn't look that
oh my
bad.
gosh,
Yeah.
no. Cleveland isn't voiced by a
Oh.
black person.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
let's
thought
see
so.
who it is.
Mike Henry.
Wow.
I think
That's such
like
a white
So
name as well.
I-
Like Mike Henry, like
you know what I'm saying. That sounds like a football player or something.
like Mike Henry. Like how are your
Yeah.
both
Mike
your names
Henry.
within like first
You
names?
both your Mike Henry. What's it? I think they kind of made the Cleveland show to be like Family Guy for black people.
Yeah,
But I don't think
black
do
humor.
black people even like the Cleveland show.
No,
I don't
definitely
know.
not.
South Park is terrible.
Oh, that one's the worst.
I don't mind South Park.
no, the humor is bad. It's extreme.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
I was
extreme,
banned
that's
from
racist.
even looking at that show.
Yeah, I mean,
See what
I
else
didn't
to
start
look
watching South Park until quite recently, where like
crazy.
like a year ago,
Our
like
grandfathers at like 4 a.m. We'd be watching for South Park. Imagine, like, we'll be at our grandfather's house, yeah, and we'll just be there, like, we're falling asleep even, but we haven't gone home yet. And it's just on TV, like, well,
We're like,
what else are you
well.
going to watch? Wow, this is the only thing.
Whereas, was it? I think it was like a year ago, and I was at my uncle's house on Christmas Day, right? Christmas Day, and South Park is on the TV, and it's Jesus having a boxing match with the devil.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know? I'm like, do you not live in a Christian house? Like,
Turn it over, please.
not even like turn it over. It was just like whatever. It's just a cartoon.
It
actually
is
funny,
a
though.
cartoon.
They put it on at the right time.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
like
saying?
we were literally saying, like if I was watching Family Guy at like 10 a.m, it wouldn't feel normal. I have to watch it at like 3 a.m. I can't be watching Family Guy
Yeah.
before 11
Yeah.
p.m.
Yeah.
Like if I'm watching it before 11 p.m, something's wrong.
I mostly just watch Family Guy on TikTok. It just comes up on TikTok.
Oh yeah, them parts.
Yeah.
You're watching like 10 parts, one episode.
I don't even watch I just watch the clip and then keep it.
Yeah,
stepping.
keep it stepping. Sometimes it depends. Sometimes the movies be looking interesting on TikTok, and I be watching like
yeah,
10 parts.
I have so many screenshots. Like, I'm gonna go watch that.
Yeah,
No,
you're
but you
not.
know the ones on TikTok where it's like the monkey was climbing the tree,
Oh,
and then the uncle, the
Oh
mummy
yeah,
monkey came
it's like
down.
narrating it. Or it's like
They actually.
But
Or
it's
it's
like
like
an
a-
AI like Siri voice.
Yeah.
narrating it.
Yeah.
Or it's like a cartoon and it has that one song in the back. All I am is the man. Na, na,
think
na.
I've seen
Have you
it.
not heard that?
No, have you seen the one where it's like
It's
like
just
the,
one song. It's always this one song in the back.
There's this one where it's like morbid, these morbid cartoons, and you have to slide to watch it, and it's like
Oh yeah.
with the other
There was like
two.
Not you doing the effects.
You know the ones where it's like half the screen someone play with slime, yeah? And half
I know what you're
the screen-
talking about there.
And half the screen's like the My Story
What?
animated like kind of videos, and then the other half is
Oh
just someone
yeah,
playing with slime.
yeah.
I know what you're
Like
talking
an
about.
ASMR
It's like-
thing, and it
it'll
has
be
like
like
the video at the
the
top.
plot of like Avengers or something. It'll be like the man was trying to get the stones, and then like at the bottom it's just someone
Play with
With
like
slime,
what's it
yeah.
called 5-minute craft or like
Yeah.
what's it?
Yeah,
Some
They're
life
putting
hack
glitter and
video.
everything. They're like, I'm just like, I'm not even watching that at this point. I'm just watching.
the slime.
The slime.
Nah, it's hilarious. TikTok's actually low-key top tier sometimes. I can't lie.
It is sometimes, but I feel like it's fallen off. It's not as funny as it used to be. I
It's
don't
becoming too political. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
think. But maybe
Yeah.
that's just your For You
Maybe
page.
just stop
Mine's
liking
not.
it.
I mean, do you know
Mine
what?
is quite
Mine's been
political.
So bad. Like, do you know what I have to do? I have to put I'm not interested.
I do
Like,
that bears, but I don't think it works.
It works, you know. Like my YouTube's finally like getting back to normal. Like there's a time where it was just like commentary videos, like the entire thing. I couldn't escape it.
Yeah.
I think Instagram is the one where it doesn't work.
I like the political though. Like I'm a very. Like,
I never see it on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't see it on Instagram.
No, because I'm on this on my for you page and stuff, and if I see something that I just don't like, why is it just keep coming up? It just won't go away.
No, on my for you page is quite political, but I don't really mind it. I like hearing other people's opinions because I'm opinionated as hell.
That's if you want it though, because more time people be like.
No, yeah. Some people be
giving unwanted relationship advice.
Oh, do you know what was
Who
annoying?
Are you?
Do you know what was annoying? Yeah, around Carnival when everyone was like, "If you're Christian, you can't go Carnival." Da, da, da. What? Do you remember that? Did you see that on TikTok? I was just like, "Oh,
oh my god!" That reminds me. One time I used to go to church with my nan, yeah, and we're in church. Carnival's the next day, and they're like. We have a fundraiser at and if we don't see you, we know where you are.
Oh my god! Everyone's like guilt trip to come in.
Like I saw this one lady there at Carnival from church, and she just kind of like
hiding. Nah, that's hilarious. Yeah, that kind of stuff is just like like some people just they need to like no one asks for your opinion. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fairs, man.
Just saying stuff for saying stuff's sake. Like,
it's like, why am I listening to these people complaining about hair and cheese and everything?
But to be honest, we do have a podcast. So
no, but listen, no one's forcing you to listen to my opinion.
No one's forcing you. No one's forcing you. Literally, you don't have to listen. You don't
it's
want
like
to.
what's that Nardwar clip where it's like,
but we are opinionated. So if you have opinions,
if you like it, you like it. If you don't, it's not for you. It's not for you.
It's alright. It's not for me.
You don't have to listen to it, but if you do, thank you very much.
And then they didn't. Yeah, literally.
Before we run out of time,
what time is it now?
We've been recording for an hour and 24 minutes.
Oh, that's really long, you know.
Charge it. It's the first episode.
Nah. Okay,
but we were gonna review Nope, the new Jordan Peele movie. We'll just review that and then.
No, we need to talk about the Queen's death.
The Queen's death. We'll talk about the Queen's death and we'll talk about Nope later. Should we talk about Nope later?
She didn't even watch Nope.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen
it? We'll say like something like quick, like 2 minutes.
Say
because we don't really talk too much.
I've seen reviews of it and stuff.
So yeah, the Queen.
What about the UK black girl? No, we don't have to talk about that. We can talk about that next. We can talk about that next week.
But the Queen, she
is R.I.P. She's in a spliff.
Fun fact, guys. It's first time you're hearing it, but the Queen actually died.
She's dead. I'm
in
sorry.
Case you didn't know.
It's so sad, man. Like that's my auntie for real. Yeah.
We go way back.
We go way back.
So sad.
It's crazy because like, I don't know. The Queen is just somebody who I just thought would never die.
And do you know what's mad about the Queen is that she's been through so many generations, like my mom's generation, like my mom's generation. That's when she came in. So
she old.
Like there's people that were born and lived
through and died.
You know
but
the
Queen was the Queen.
Whilst the Queen was still
so
that's
like
crazy.
it's a change in the time.
Like,
but it's had to happen, you know.
Yeah.
Like when I first heard it was like, okay, like whatever, I don't care. But then I started watching videos and I was like, what? Like they talk about how the money's gonna change.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Things like that.
The money's
like,
that's the craziest part for me.
Ugly.
That's the only part that I care about.
Yeah, like it's actually iconic. Like her face on the money. Like and there's gonna be some next. That guy, what's his name? Charles. Like,
well, you know what?
Did you say black guy?
Some next guy.
But
you know what? Like, to be honest, I don't really care because she didn't do anything to help me. She made it worse for us, if anything, especially as black people.
Bro. She's just there, like,
especially as black people,
living off her money.
She was in her time when she was colonizing countries.
Word. She was torturing.
Tribes
people. In what's it? Is it Kenya?
Yeah, Kenya. Like she's really not a good person. So I'm sorry. Bye.
Don't she have like a lot of stolen diamonds?
Yeah,
like,
literally all of her diamonds.
Give us back our diamonds.
Give us back our stuff.
We need that.
Give us our stuff.
I think, and also I saw this thing that was quite funny. So I was on Snapchat and someone posted this. It's like a pack of marijuana, but it's like the Queen's head.
Let me eat.
Yeah, I'll put it here.
Oh, okay, wait.
It's like a pack of marijuana. And this was like,
yeah.
And this was like literally like a few days after. Why are people so quick? Like, why are they like outspoken like Lizzie?
The memes were literally the second she died.
Before
the memes
she even died, bro. Like she's literally like on her deathbed.
People were making memes. Like when my dad told me the day that the Queen died, my dad called me in the morning. He was like, "Oh, the Queen is in critical condition. She's going to hospital." And I was just like, "Yeah, she's gonna die soon. I don't know if she's gonna die today."
Yeah,
but
we were
she's
talking
gonna die
about it
soon.
in work because I was at work and everyone's like, "Yeah, she's gonna die." I was like, "Yeah, she's probably gonna die," you know.
In my friends' group chats, like, are we gonna get time off? Like,
yeah, give me that bank holiday. We got like a 1 minute silence though. Oh yeah, we got the Monday off.
Is it?
We got the Monday.
I don't even have lectures.
You
on
didn't even have lectures on Monday, but we were in. Yeah.
You have
But
to
we
do a
had-
minute silence.
They had a minute silence in like, I don't know, like in everywhere. Yeah.
Really?
I missed
Everywhere.
that. I can't lie.
And there was a video.
Mad.
And there was a video of this woman, like, everyone was silent, and this woman was just packing her stuff in, like, Tesco.
Yeah, I've seen that.
She's like, in the
I've seen
self
that.
scanner, like, yeah, sorry, but I'm gonna have to get my stuff uncut because
I saw this video, yeah. This was the day after her death, yeah, and it's like this guy, he's walking down the street and he just starts screaming. He starts crying. He's like on the floor. He's like, my queen.
I think
People start crowding him. They're like, don't cry.
just comforting him.
Oh my
What
God.
is this? Like, why do people so affected? I don't understand. Like,
my queen.
they're acting like they personally knew her. Like, I'm like, relax.
To be honest, I mean, if like you are a fan of the Queen, like that's fine. Like if a celebrity that you like dies, that's fine. You can
Yeah,
be you can
can't
be
be a fan
sad.
of the Queen. I'm sorry. you
You
can't
can
be a fan of
be
her.
sad, but like if you're not, it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
It's not that
no.
It's not that deep.
Um,
Yeah, no, she wasn't really that great. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
she just
man.
did her thing, but she's an icon though. I can't lie. Like
Survival of the
when you
fittest.
say the Queen, like everybody just knows
Everyone
like, how are we
knows.
gonna
I
live in
think
the world?
Beyonce,
The
to be
Queen,
honest, but
huh?
The first
I
thing
think
the
of me.
first day I think of when someone says the Queen is Beyonce.
Nah, it's
Is it?
Yeah.
When someone says, "Do you know the Queen?" You're like, you're thinking of Beyonce.
Beyonce.
So they're telling the whole story.
Literally,
Queen Bee.
So in Buckingham Palace, the Queen was knighting some people, and the whole time you're just thinking of
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Nikki, no! No, Nikki, no!
That would be funny, bro. Yeah.
I
It
don't
is
know.
what it
She's
is.
really iconic, and the times have changed now.
And it's gonna
To be
a
honest,
king.
a lot of change has been happening in the world recently.
Yeah.
So I guess
I don't think the new king is gonna be as
chapter.
iconic.
Nah, no one
maybe
cares now.
maybe
No
the
one-
next
no one cares
after him.
anymore.
After him.
Who's
No,
after
Diana's my true
When
queen.
what's his name?
Period.
when
Prince William's.
Kate's
Is it him
Yeah.
next?
Meghan Markle's husband.
Harry.
Whenever he comes in,
He's not coming into power.
He's like the
Oh, he
millionth
left the
in-
they left the family, innit?
yeah, but even if he was, he wouldn't be.
He's like the
in,
millionth
unless
in nine. I swear he's way back there.
unless William died and then his son died
because the
or
son's
something. Yeah,
like
the son's
friends,
in.
he's
Yeah,
really
next
young.
in
To be honest,
What's
I'd rather
his
him than
name?
the dad, the oldest.
George.
Yeah, I'd rather
Yeah.
him because that'll be funny, like having this little
Yeah.
kid on my money. That'll be like a flex.
Yeah,
like,
that'll
he's
be
gonna
a
go to
flex.
school, like,
Yeah,
don't
oh,
even
like,
chat to me. Look
But
at
is
your
your,
money.
but is your
Look
face on the money there? Is your face? Do you know that's such a big flex?
I saw this thing on TikTok. I don't know if this is on purpose or not, but somebody pointed it out. And you know how TikTok people like to reach. It could be true, might not be. But there was clips from the funeral,
I
and
think I know what you're saying,
in
yeah.
every clip they had a candle
candle.
in front of Megan's face, so like
they
you
probably
couldn't
did
see
it on
her.
purpose.
They
They
are
probably did it.
calculated, you know.
I
Like,
just feel like
I brought it up in my lecture.
bless her, bless
Was
her
it?
heart. Meghan
that's
Markle.
Morgan, yeah.
She probably went through a lot, bro. Imagine
No,
going
literally,
inside
that must be so
fucking
traumatic.
place. Like I feel like they're doing some like rituals. Like imagine she goes
Like,
in, they're doing some.
Imagine
stuff.
starts talking. Someone starts talking
Drinking
to you.
blood.
Like,
Yeah, she's just there like.
Did you imagine imagine like your
Okay.
like the grandparents and like this happened. She said people are having conversations about the skin tone of her child. Like her
why
unborn
would they
baby.
even worry? Like she's so
before I
light, bro.
knock you out, like why are you talking about my unborn child? About is he gonna be dark and
Right.
that's
Yeah.
traumatic.
The child is quarter white. If you're quarter anything, it's
Yeah.
basically non-existent.
Yeah, like just
Quarter
for that.
black,
you
yeah.
get me.
And it's like, what's it called? A lot of people
you still
hate
used to
her.
them.
I don't understand why they hate her so much.
Yeah.
Like
It's because she's black.
that
I think
Piers
it's because-
Morgan guy.
I
He was
think
like,
because-
she rejected him, so that's why he was upset.
Piers Morgan is just a shark.
Yeah.
Shush, please, please.
Yeah. I hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
Well, anyways.
Thank
yeah,
you.
that
You
was-
still have to do your intro, don't you?
We
Oh,
did
yeah,
need
we
to do
need
this
to
shit.
do it.
This has been the Bedroom
The
Project.
Bedroom Project.
And this has been Stara
Stara,
from
a.k.a. the Anythink Show.
the Anythink Show. Look her up. She's on TikTok.
Look
She's
me
on
up.
Instagram. Find her. We'll
So,
put
what's your
a
Instagram?
link.
At the Anythink Show.
Come on.
Not the Anything Show. It's like at Anything Show.
At
Because that was
Anythink
just
Show.
too long. I was just
And
like,
your personal Insta and TikTok.
my personal Instagram is at Start Chinia.
That's
Yeah.
the China.
CHINA.
Come on.
And
TikTok at the Anything Show.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Find me there.
Find her.
Watch my
Her.
videos.
She's
yeah.
there. She's
She's
there.
dope.
We'll
She's
put,
dope.
yeah, she's dope. She's dope.
Thanks,
We'll put a
guys.
link in the YouTube video in the YouTube description. So yeah, we've been the Bedroom Project.
Starting off season 2.
Yes, sir. Starting off strong. What a good guest. We've been meaning to get her on for a while.
Yeah,
now.
no, literally, it's been a long time coming. Literally,
too long.
So we're finally here.
You dig?
Thank God.
I'm Thema.
And I'm Ray. Oh wait.
I'm Ray.
And I'm Thema.
And this
is the Bedroom Project.
Let's do our intro.
Okay.
Let's do the intro.